I'm from Mexico. I started when I worked for Danny Lopez. I was his assistant, and that's how I got my license.
Trainer Guadalupe Guerrero's story began in Mexico at an early age.
Well, I'll be honest with you, because my father worked with race horses. I started going to watch the horses when I'm the oldest in my family, so I started going with my dad, and he just grew on me, you know. Yeah, from there, you know, I was like 11. I loved to watch him. And from there, it just, until now, I just love him. I mean, you know, the special horses, special animals that, you know, you take the good days and the bad days, but you always get up that it's going to be a good day the next day.
Guadalupe Guerrero hasn't had the easiest path, but he has always been about family and horses.
I love the horses. The horses have been, for me, I went through a couple of things in life. You know, I have a son that is disabled, and when my son was spending time with chemo and all this stuff in the hospital, I bought a horse for $500, and that was my love for the horse that kept me busy during this year that my son was in Children's Hospital. I love him. You know, it's not an easy work, but you love to be here every morning. You always hope the next day be better than the day before.
Throughout his training career, Guadalupe Guerrero has noticed that he's developed skills for a certain type of horse.
Sprinters. I think the way you train them, he's like an athlete. You can train him for, you know, for speed. You know, I have claimed a few horses that they didn't have that kind of speed, and they did good for me going short. Just the way he's built. He's like a powerhouse, you know, powerful front end and back end, and really quick with his feet in the morning.
Does Guadalupe Guerrero notice a difference between sprinters on the dirt versus the turf?
I think mostly the way, what I noticed, the way the feet is built. I think it's easy for sprinters, even though regardless of that, they have to be bred for turf. Because you can have a really fast sprinter that wins 6 races, and you put it on the turf and you cannot find him.
Guadalupe Guerrero has patience with his horses. And we also asked about instructions to jockeys before a race.
All the horses we have there, they all need time off. After we train them, everybody got it laid off for a couple months. And you know, you learn how important is the time off for a horse to recover from the. I try not to, because they already read the form, read the performance of the horse, and they know how the horse, you know, what kind of ability the horse has.
Any races out there that trainer Guadalupe Guerrero wants to win?
I really don't have nothing in a specific. I love the game. As long as I can stay in the game and win races. Every race is a big race for me. It's a major accomplishment. It's a satisfaction that you get with every race. Of course, I want to win a big race, but maybe one day that will happen. But I'm happy the way I am right now.
When the barn wins, what is that feeling like for trainer Guadalupe Guerrero?
I enjoy the moment. You know, I believe in God, and my first thing is to thank God for bless me and help me to accomplish that. And of course, I thank my family for supporting me in my sport. And of course, after a couple hours of enjoyment and dreaming at night, and you get up for the next day and go on again.